Hey guys, it's the Wellinator here, and today I want to do a video game pickup episode. Just want to get right into it. I only have three PS2 games that I bought and one PS1 game, but first we start off the PS1, which is the original Resident Evil, came out in 1996. Um, Bought this for $130. Um, it probably the most priciest game on my game pickup, but it's well worth the pickup if you played the remake of this and never played the original version. Definitely give this game a go. Even though I feel like this version's more scary than the remake because the remake had the better graphics and voice acting and new areas, but the of course it retains the scare of the on the remake and also on this version. Yeah, if you're a Resident Evil fan and if you haven't played this version, just you owe it to yourself to give it a chance. There's the instruction manual on the disc. Of course, it's complete and everything, but yeah, definitely well worth a pickup for your PS1 collection. Although I've played this on the PS3 via backwards compatibility, yeah, it looks still a good game nearly 30 years later. And that's that. Onto the PS2 games, which I bought for $20, which is Colin McRae Rally 3. And It's still a good rally game. Of course, here's the booklet and the disc. Um, the Colin McRae Rally games, especially on the PS2, were pretty good, and also on the PS1. But I think I played this when I was a bit younger. I feel like this is the best Colin McRae Rally game, in my opinion. But of course, there are a few others, and of course the Dirt series. And yeah, if you're a fan of rally racing in general, this game is still worth a pickup. If you see it for cheap, of course, it's definitely worth in your collection. So yep. Next game that I bought for $40, which is the original Mafia from 2002 or 2004 as on the console version. Although the new one is coming out next month in August. Um, this game is also available on the PS4, known as Mafia Definitive Edition, which came out in 2020. But even though the gameplay is better in that version, but of course the story in this takes place in the 1930s, called New Heaven, I believe it's called. You play as a cab driver named Tommy. That he joins the Salieri gang and rise through the ranks. And um, if you played any of the Mafia games before, but you haven't, but if you haven't played this, or if you played the remake, but if you haven't played the original version, although the gameplay is a bit dated compared to newer games now, so but the story is still well fantastic, of course. all the Mafia games, especially the stories, are also fantastic. Also, but I'd say three is probably the worst one in the series due to the repetitive gameplay. But just hope the new Mafia game, Mafia the Old Country, looks. Just hope it's a good game when it comes out. But hope it improves upon the previous games. But um, yeah, if you yeah, this definitely with still worth backup if you haven't had a chance already. Um, Last game that I have here for the PS2 and video game pickups, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist the Roses. I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh! fan. Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh! fan, but once again, the instruction booklet and the disc. I got this for $70 online. Probably on eBay, but although still a bit pricey, as with the physical games are now these days. But in general, they're hard to find. Um, so yeah, if you're a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, it's still with it's definitely worth a pickup. Although there's a Switch version of Yu-Gi-Oh which comes with the 14 games, but this and the Forbidden Memories weren't included in that version of Yu-Gi-Oh on the Switch. So if you have a if you have a PS2 and you don't have this game, I don't know what you guys are doing, but this game takes place during the Hundred Years' War. You side with both the White and Red Roses, and verse other duelists. Although when you win a duel, you get 3 cards from the opponent's graveyard slot machine instead of one. From like in Forbidden Memories, you only win 1 card and 5 starships, but you can also reincarnate cards, or if you win the same card in all 3 rows, you get a special card, um, which is pretty awesome. But um, on a rare occasion, but it's still worth the pick up and play if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan or a card-based game fan in general. So yeah, so that is my video game pickup. Although it's been a while since I've done video game pickup, but the next video, I probably do either an overall game collection video or something like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys.